Zakiba, I see you, bro. You right on time, right on time. I got you ready to go, man. I'm gonna try to give it a couple minutes uh before I get into it, but you up first, bro. I got you. What's poppin', man? Same shit, different day, bro. Same shit, different day. I'm just out here just trying to be successful, bro. That's it. That's all I want. Success. Good. Is this love gonna be? Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm gonna leave it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna once it's over, it takes some time to upload to YouTube, but I'm gonna leave it up. You know what I'm saying? Arjun, hey, what's up, Genesis? I see you. All right, we just about 2 minutes in, which is cool. So what we gonna do? We gonna go ahead and get into it. All right. So once again, y'all, I'm bringing y'all another numerology reading, and we got this time for the homie Sakiba. So without further ado, let's get right into it. All right. So you are a 9 life path. All right. A 9 life path is associated with compassion, humanitarianism, and a deep connection to the world. Your expression of your destiny number, okay, that's a 9, resonates with wisdom, artistic talent, and a vision for the greater good. Your soul urge or your heart's desire number is an 8. And then you got your personality number, that's a 4, all right? You're seen as someone grounded, reliable, and you're seen as a person that people can trust. Your personal year number is a 4 for this year for 2025, all right? This is a year for discipline, organization, and long-term planning. Now, let's go ahead and get into some of your lucky number, right? Lucky number for you is going to be 1. Your lucky letters, we got S and I, all right? Now, these are good numbers to look for, all right? For example, you might see these on the clock. You might be driving on the road and you might see these numbers on somewhere. You might just see these numbers popping everywhere. These are the good ones to look for, all right? 111, it's 111, 1159, and 280, okay? So that's 111, 1159, and 280. Now, if you see these numbers somewhere and you thinking about making some decisions and you're struggling with these decisions, your higher self is trying to let you know you're on the right track. This frequency is the good ones for you, man, all right? So remember, 111, 1159, and 280. Now, for the bad numbers, the ones that you would want to, do the opposite. These are not good for you. It's going to be 766 and 883, all right? So I was able to find out on your reading, bro, that if you were to ever relocate, everybody's going to be able to vibe better in certain parts of the world, right? You know how we got the ley lines and, there's different frequencies in certain parts of the world. So apparently, this isn't coming from me, but this is from the reading. Clearwater, Florida, bro, would be one of the ideal spots for you to be in, all right? So Clearwater, Florida. Now, the dates that you want to be looking for, these dates are going to be significant for some reason, not in a bad way, all right? More than likely a good way. Now, these dates are June 10th, October 7th, May 14th, and December 26th, all right? Now, there's 2 names that kept popping up in your reading, all right? Now, I'm just keeping it real. I don't know whether or not these are going to be people who are going to be good or people who are going to be bad. All I know is to tell you so you can look out for them, all right? So the names are Octavius and Lori. Something else that kept popping up is saying that you do have true psychic abilities. Once able to tap in, you understand. Okay, yeah. So something about you having some good psychic abilities, bro. All right. All right, we got here. You may sometimes feel misunderstood, as not everyone can grasp your ideals. Avoid perfectionism, all right? You attract people who admire your depth and creativity. You need to balance giving with receiving to avoid emotional exhaustion, all right? This one right here came up more than once. Trust your instincts when pursuing goals. Remain open to collaboration. Sharing your success with others will amplify your impact. Now, we got some ideal career paths for you. Would be humanitarian work, nonprofit leadership or activism, creative industries like writing, art, design, or music. Okay, what else we got here? I got your most compatible. All right, these are going to be the people that you're going to be most compatible with. So it's saying a 6 life path and a 2 life path, and also another 9 life path like yourself, right? So yeah, most compatible partners would be a 6 life path or a 2 life path, and of course a 9 life path like yourself. So it's saying, as far as the relationships, that you may struggle with partners who lack. Yeah, I can't even understand what I wrote right here, man. Okay, we see your strengths here: leadership, influence, resilience. I got my notes all messed up, bro. Give me a second. Can you sing? Yeah, I can sing. Soul urge number emotional. Okay. Your soul urge is 8. Okay, right here it's showing the numbers suggest a deep need for meaningful, harmonious relationships, emotional depth, and intellectual connection. Surface level relationships may feel unfulfilling. It also says, try people avoid perfection. Okay, yeah, avoid perfectionism. Avoid perfectionism. That came up more than once, all right? Avoid perfectionism. Man, now, another thing, all right? Now, this is new for me right here as far as cryptocurrency and whatnot. So apparently there is a link, and it shows some type of correlations with your numerology reading and certain cryptocurrencies, right? Now, this is not financial advice, but from your reading, stellar lumens came up more than one time, right? Now, I don't know if this is trying to, give you some type of hint or some type of, inside information. But I would say, if you ever going to get into some type of crypto or whatever, stellar lumens came up in your reading, bro. I says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. All right. Stellar lumens came up in your reading 6 times. Now, like I said, this ain't financial advice, right? But that's really, really, it's strange that kept coming up in your reading. Okay. You may struggle with partners who lack emotional intelligence. Okay, well, we got the numbers to look for. Oh, okay, that's what I forgot to tell you. All right, did I get you the numbers to look for? Okay, yeah, the numbers to look for were 1111, 1159, 280. All right, I got you. Yeah, 6 times, bro. Stellar lumens came up. And you'll see things come up once or twice, sometimes 3 times. But 6 times on the chart, that's crazy, bro. It might be saying something, right? It might be trying to tell you, you might want to, look into it. Stellar lumens. I've heard a little bit about it, all right? But you never know, man. It could be something. What's up, Nicholas? I see you, man. I see you. We just giving the free numerology readings right now, all right? So let me go over this again one more time. As far as the lucky letters were lucky letters S and I. Lucky number was 1. Now the good numbers to look for were 111, 1159, and 280. Now 111 and 1159, that could be something that you're seeing on the clock, right? You might see this on the clock all the time or something. Just know that that's your higher self trying to tell you something, right? Or letting you know you're on the right track. Whatever you're deciding to do is correct. Now the bad numbers, 766 and 883, all right? You might see this on a license plate. You might have to go to a building or something, and this might be the address or something. Just know that frequency is not good for you, man, all right? Something either bad could happen or something that's not going to be in your favor. 766, 883. Now the dates were to look for that were significant were June 10th, October 7th, May 14th, and December 26th, okay? You got a couple of more, okay, and yeah, Clearwater, Florida. It basically told me, everybody has a place where they can live, where they're going to be able to thrive and be the most successful and best person that they can be, based on the ley lines and all the frequencies that are going on in certain cities. So Clearwater, Florida came up specifically in your reading, bro. And again, stellar lumens came up 6 times in your reading, showing once you're able to tap into it that you do have true psychic abilities. Your most compatible would be a 6 life path and a 2 life path, and also a 9. That's about it. I think that's about it right there. But as far as your yeah, I think I covered everything right there that I got right there. Hi, how are you? I'm doing good, Mr. Nicholas. I'm doing good. Same shit, different day, man. I do have someone else's reading, right? I haven't seen them pop up yet in the comments, but I don't want to just put your name out there like that. Mrs. Kirk who's from the United Kingdom. Much appreciated. Cause man, it's all good, homie. It's all good, bro. I got you, man. But if you're watching Mrs. Kirk, okay, I do have yours right here available and ready to go. So, you know, I'll give it some time. Maybe I'll see you pop up or anything. I may just do it and then you can come back and rewatch it or something like that. Now, also, Pamela, I did rewatch the live that I did last time, and I seen that you were asking for the contact information, and I apologize. I didn't catch it while I was actually live streaming. But once again, y'all, the email address is conspiracyuniversity88@gmail.com. Now, this is going to be the email that you would send for anybody that wanted the free numerology reading, okay? You would need your full name, your date of birth, your time of birth, and your place of birth for me to get you an in-depth reading like this. So, Mrs. Kirk, greetings. Oh, what's going on, Conspiracy's wife? I see you. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, you got your wrench now as a key. But man, see, I done put that shit a long time ago. I don't know why. Maybe I wasn't doing something right or what or something like that. But I do got Mrs. Kirk. So what I might do is just go ahead and just give the reading. And if you watch it, you can rewind it. You can go back and see it. It'll probably be up and uploaded by tomorrow, maybe tonight, right? But it does take some time for it to upload once the live finishes. So, got to go. Have a nice day. Well, you too. Likewise, Nicholas. Hey, UKF. Hey, what's going on? I see you. All right, Mrs. Kirk. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna knock it out, okay? Only because I did say the other day I was gonna do this yesterday, but I got caught up. I couldn't get to it yesterday. You know, my 3 children sometimes act like savages, so I can't always get on YouTube like I want to. But now I'm here. All right. So free numerology readings. We're gonna start doing these probably more and more throughout the whole year. And you know, maybe, just maybe, I might make some noise in the numerology game and show these people that if I'm not on the same level, I'm higher. All right. They give the same old cliche bullshit reading that they can tell you a few things and make you feel like it resonates with you. And you're gonna be like, man, that's right. That is me. He is talking about me. That guy is good, right? I can do that to all of y'all all day. If you just put your birthday out there, I would be able to do the same shit that GG33 guy does, right? But it's not what we're doing. We're giving you an actual in-depth reading. Bless you. I'm glad I could catch you. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you can catch this live as well. Now, if Mrs. Kirk, if you so happen to pop up in here anytime now, I want to go ahead and knock yours out. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it, okay? Mrs. Kirk, who was born in Torquay, United Kingdom. All right, Mrs. Kirk, you are an 8 life path, okay? An 8 life path suggests ambition, power, material success, okay? Your expression and your destiny number is a 1. It indicates leadership, originality, and independence. Strong desire to innovate and lead. And your soul urge or your heart's desire number is an 8. Deep desire for success, recognition, and financial stability. You got money in your life, okay? Whatever you're going to go on throughout your life, it's showing that you have money, lots of money, okay? Financial success all the time. It keeps popping up. Your personality number is a 6, which indicates nurturing, responsible, and family-oriented, okay? Your strengths are your leadership, influence, resilience, and financial acumen. One thing that came up that's saying for you to work on is your control issues, okay? Again, this isn't coming from me. This is coming from the reading, all right? So you can't take it personal. I don't know what's going on in your life or your personal life. It just says to work on control issues, okay? Communicate openly and choose your battles. That came up more than once, okay? Now, Mrs. Kirk, Your lucky number is a 4. Lucky letters would be E and H, okay? Now, these are the good numbers to look for. You have 82, 144, 190, and 533, okay? Now, 533, 144, these could be times on the clock. This could be something, I don't know, maybe an office number, an address, whatever it could be. If you see this number somewhere and you're doing something, your higher self is trying to communicate with you, okay? Just pay attention to what you're doing. Take heed to it. Now, the bad numbers, and these are the numbers that, the opposite, okay? 714 and 838. Your dates, okay? These dates are going to be significant for you for some reason, okay? December 13, July 19, and November 2nd, okay? December 13, July 19th, November 2nd. So when you pay attention to what happens on these days, or maybe these are the days that you want to make these certain decisions in your life. Wow, that's all really true so far. I've had compensation I didn't expect a couple of times too. Oh, well, man, there's money. When I'm telling you that financial stability and financial success came up in your reading over and over and over, okay? Now, another thing, I don't know if this is for you. I don't know if you are or not, but for some reason, claustrophobia came up in your reading more than once, okay? So if you're claustrophobic, the reading shows it, all right? Now, I don't know if you are or not, but it did come up more than once. Now, again, I've recently been able to figure out that there is a correlation with the reading and with cryptocurrency, okay? So I'm able to draw the numbers to then match up to a certain cryptocurrency, okay? For Mrs. Kirk, Ripple XRP is what came up, all right? Ripple XRP. Now I'm going to start doing this now and incorporating this into people's readings, because obviously if this is coming up and matching into your actual numerology reading, there's got to be something to it, all right? There has to be. I didn't know that I was able to get matches with the cryptocurrency and it actually matching up. So Ripple XRP, this is not financial advice by any means, all right? I'm just letting you know that in your reading, Ripple XRP came up, okay? So, oh yeah, claustrophobia. I don't know why. It didn't give any detail into the claustrophobia, but it came up more than once. So that could be something, okay? We got, let me look at my notes right here. Okay, nurturing, you're responsible, family-oriented, need to work on control issues, communicate openly, choose your battles. Your ideal partner, Mrs. Kirk, your ideal partner would be a 2 life path, a 4 life path, and of course an 8 life path. 2 life path came up more than once as an ideal partner, so just something to look for, right? It's not relationship advice. It's just what the reading's giving me, okay? A 2 life path, a 4 life path. Now again, we'll go over your lucky number would be a 4, okay? So you can incorporate this into your life somehow, right? If you're going somewhere, let's say somebody calls you and wants you to go somewhere, right? And you don't want to do it, or you're having a feeling in your gut that's telling you something, all right? Look, and as soon as I say that, look, I see there's 4 people with only 4 likes, right? It's got to mean something, okay? Your lucky number is 4. Lucky letters are E and H, okay? Now this could come up in many different ways, all right? You see, I do have some issues with spaces when there's a lot of men and I avoid them. Wow. Okay, thank you. That's really interesting. Oh, okay. Well, then it could be something, right? But it did come up. It did come up in there. So weird, because I've actively avoided the number 4. So now I won't. Yeah, no, number 4 is not only is it coming up as your lucky number, but in the good numbers to look for, you got 144 in there, okay? So that could be something, right? I wouldn't try to. Don't be scared of the numbers, right? Don't let them make you think that they're evil or something like that, right? Now, it does come up. You're able to see the numbers that are opposite of your good numbers, which would be bad, right? Actually, it comes up and it lets you know the satanic and reverse satanic ciphers, right, in numerology. So the numbers that you would want to stay away from, 838 and 714. Now, these numbers, you would have to see these in this same exact order, right? in the same order. So it would have to be 714 and 838. So it can't just be a 7 and a 1. No, they have to be together. The good numbers: 144, 82, 190, 533. Your dates that you need to look out for that are going to be significant, or for you to make significant decisions on these dates, are December 13th, July 19th, and November 2nd. And again, Ripple XRP was the cryptocurrency that came up in your reading. Now, again, I'm saying, y'all, this isn't financial advice. I'm not telling you to go and just invest and buy this crypto or something like that. I'm letting you know, though, that I have now figured out how to correlate the certain names of cryptocurrency into a numerology reading. And at first I was iffy about it, but it came up in exact 100% matches more than once. So I can't deny that. I would have to go with it. So Ripple XRP did come up in your reading, okay? Indicates leadership, strong desire to innovate and lead, deep desire for success, recognition, financial stability, financial acumen. You got some money, okay? You have some money. You got money all throughout your life. Now, I don't know whether or not you need to go on a certain path as far as career, but the money's going to be there, okay? That's really interesting. I'm going to do some reading after this too. Thank you for taking your time out to do it. Well, yeah, hey, I thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate all my viewers, all my subscribers who come over here and rock with me, all right? Without the people, I'd just be sitting here talking to my damn self on the camera, right? So, I appreciate y'all more than y'all really think, all right? So, my way of being able to show that, little things like this, I can do little stuff like this, right? Now, again, we'll go over and reiterate one more time, okay? You are an 8 life path, showing ambition, power, material success. Your expression/destiny number is a 1. That indicates leadership, originality, and independence, strong desire to innovate and lead. Your soul urge/heart's desire number is an 8. Deep desire for success, recognition, and financial stability. Your personality number is a 6, indicating nurturing, responsible, family-oriented. Some of your strengths are your leadership, your influence, resilience, and financial acumen. Things that you should work on, and this came up more than once. Work on control issues. This isn't me. It's coming from the reading, okay? I'm just a messenger. Communicate openly. Choose your battles wisely. Again, ideal partner, 2 life path, 4 life path. It's showing 2 more than once. Now, I'm not saying just don't try to get a partner who's, just because they're not a 2 life path, don't give them a chance. But just letting you know that the reading's showing somebody that you would vibe with best. The most ideal partner would be a 2 life path or a 4 life path. I never go for leadership, but I do love when I have everything done. And I have an issue with something I really need to get on top of. So it all makes a lot of sense. And with choosing my battles right now, well, I mean, I'm glad that it's making sense for you, okay? Now, again, like I said before, I could have went more in depth and went deeper into the numerology reading, right? I could have even tied it in with an astrology reading, but it's very time consuming, and I don't sit there and I write everything down, right? Like I'm writing everything in a notebook, like I write it all down, all things. So it takes time, and I have things going on. I got children. I'm a regular person just like y'all out here living life. Shit happens. So sometimes it's hard, right? But I do enjoy doing things like this. I enjoy being able to give people, insight and information on their life and stuff like that. I think it's kind of badass that things like this are able to, actually show people's lives and, give them insight on it, all with numerology, with numbers. It's crazy, right? It's really crazy. No, honestly, I really appreciate the reading you've done, especially for free. Yeah, it's all good, man. I thank you, and I appreciate y'all for being here and watching my shit, right? Now, nobody in the beginning knew about my YouTube channel, right? And in the beginning, it was hard. But now, I've built somewhat of a small little following. I'm almost at 7,000 subscribers. We should be reaching that mark here pretty soon. Next would be 10, 50, then the 100, you know what I'm saying? I have the plaque right here behind me, all that good shit. But without the people, there would be no YouTube channel, right? It is hard to keep people engaged. It's hard to keep people sitting here and want to watch you. because I mean, there's millions, and I'm sure millions and millions of fucking channels out there that, you know, people watch. So what makes me any different from other people? And I thought about it one night, and I said, man, I know how to do numerology readings. I'm finna do this shit for free. Now, it's starting to overload my inbox on my email, right? So maybe I might have bit off more than I can chew, but it's all good, right? I'm looking at the long-term goals here. It's gonna pay off. It's gonna help. It can only help. It can't do anything bad for me, right? I mean, it's either gonna help or it won't. But I'm thinking it's gonna help. So what we're gonna do every day, I'm gonna pick someone else, and I'm gonna do another free numerology readings for other people. All right. There's many channels doing cards, but you actually sit and interact with your viewers and do readings. Much rather watch it. Yeah, you know, I see people doing the tarot cards and all that, right? I don't really, I don't really, I don't really get into. I don't really. Not saying that I don't like it or anything. I just don't think it's that same old cliche type of shit, right? You draw a card, and whenever they draw this card, they can say some things that make you think it's gonna resonate with you. Like, they train on how to do this shit, right? Like, they sit there and train how to do it, and over time they get better and better at it. Then they remember all of this shit, so they're able to, just like the GG33 guy. He memorizes all this shit after all this time of doing it. So when he sees your birthday and he's able to shoot out a few things that you think vibe with you and resonate with you, you're gonna think he's doing like a badass job, or like he's the master of fucking. It don't work like that though, right? You can't just get someone's birthday and just tell them all this shit about them just like that. You got to draw the charts out. You got to match everything up. You got to link all the ciphers. You got to do a lot of shit to be able to figure out the information, right? Now, there may be a way to be able to do it quicker and an easier way to do it, right? But the only way I know how to do it is basically like, you know, getting it out the mud, y'all. Just doing it pen and paper, and sitting here and writing everything out and doing it. Now, that's the only way I know how to do it. But I'm able to draw the information the same way that these other people do it. And I don't feel like there's anybody out there on YouTube that's going to be able to do the same shit that I can do with the numerology reading, right? So what we're going to do, how long have you been doing readings, and how did you know it was something you can do? If you don't mind, man. I literally just started doing readings maybe, it was last month sometime, right? It was last month, maybe middle of December or something like that. And I've always been, like, I mean, not trying to toot my own horn here or anything like that, but I'm kind of like a mathematician, right? I'm like a math wizard. So I've always been drawn to numbers. I've always liked numerology. So whenever I sat there and took the time out to actually learn and figure out that, you know, I know how to do the charts, and because I'm so good at math, it's easier for me. So I'm able to see things. I'm able to see it before, without having to get a calculator and adding everything up and then doing the matches of certain shit. So I mean, I've always known I can do them, you know, maybe for a couple of years now, but I wasn't confident to really come up here on YouTube and say, hey, I'm going to give people numerology readings. But after the first one I did last month, I was like, shit, man, it ain't nothing to it. I can do this, right? I can really, really do this. And again, I'm being petty, all right? Like, I got to admit, just being honest, y'all, I'm being petty. I had a little back and forth, and sort of like a little, I guess you can call it a YouTube beef. I'm doing air quotes, okay? A YouTube beef with another channel who's fake as hell, like straight up bot NPC, okay? This other channel. And it turns out that they're doing numerology or astrology readings, right? Both of them, or they're doing them and charging people like $100 and some, right? And because I don't like this channel, and we had this back and forth and whatnot, I said that was more of a reason for me. I'm going to be petty, and I'm going to offer them for free, just so I can step on their toes and throw some salt in their game, right? Now, it may not be very mature of me. It may be a little petty, like I said, but I'm only human, y'all. So it is what it is, right? We're here now. No way, I think you're doing really well, especially if you're new to it. My reading was really close to me, and some of the random bits you said made sense too. Yeah, well, you know, it all is going to end up, whenever you're given information like that, as far as your full name and your birthday, the time of your birth, right? Everything's on a numerical timeline, right? So these timelines and these numerical timelines, frequencies have numbers as well, right? So frequency is going to have a number, your name's going to have a number, your date of birth is a number, your time of birth is a number. So all of these things are going to be basically on the same frequencies, right? If they match up, they're on the same frequency. So you can see on the chart things that are bad frequencies for you. You can see that. So then what you do is you go and match it up with other things, other words. You see if these words numerically come out to these numbers, which are your bad frequencies, which is how I can find the bad dates, the good dates, good numbers, lucky numbers. You know, you can go more in depth. Like I probably should have added it, like the best color for you to wear on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Like it tells you shit like that. Like you should probably wear this color on this day. It's going to help your frequency more. All right. Your aura will shine and glow more. Hey, see you. I have a friend that wants to talk to you over email or phone. Can he contact you? Yeah. Um, yeah, bro. He can either hit me up on my email or I can yeah, look, just my email's in my community tab, but again, I'll tell you my email is conspiracyuniversity88@gmail.com. So it's the name of the channel, the number 88@gmail.com. But yeah, he can hit me up there, bro. I'll respond, I'll see it. Or if he wants to text or whatever, just shoot me an email and then I'll send the number through the email. That way I don't have to put it out here on YouTube for everybody to get it and people start trolling me and shit, prank calling and all that stuff. You gotta remember, y'all, I have now picked up throughout my time on YouTube maybe 3 YouTube beefs now with other channels. No, I used to think that shit would never happen, right? Like I literally said, man, that could never happen to me. I could never beef with someone on YouTube and go back and forth. Well, sure enough, y'all, it happened. I have gone back. I have had people make hour-long videos on me saying that I practice demonology and shit like that, right? That I was a demon. Oh, there it goes right there. Thank you, conspiracy wife. The email's right there in the chat, y'all. I can pin that right there. All right, you see the email right there, y'all. conspiracyuniversity88@gmail.com. They can reach me there. Any of y'all can reach me there. And again, if anybody's watching and so happens to want a numerology reading, absolutely free, all right? I don't ask for nothing for it. Now, of course, if anybody ever wants to feel like they want to donate something or hook your boy up with something because of the free readings, y'all can always hit the Cash App, right? It's not nothing that's forced. It's not mandatory. But, you know, some people do, right? I've had a couple other guys that did that. Hey, and also, I appreciate that, y'all. The people who actually sent some money the other day, right? I don't know if I don't want to put y'all out there like that, but y'all know who y'all are. And just know that I appreciate y'all. Like, little shit like that makes me want to keep doing this and going more and doing it more, right? Because, you know, it really does. It's inspiring, right? It really is inspiring, y'all. Sometimes people can get under your skin. Sometimes I hope you and your family had a lovely career. Yeah. Oh yeah. Me and my family are whether it's Christmas or, you know, Thanksgiving, regardless of the holiday, right? Like me and my family are very, very close knit. Like unlike any other families that you might ever see around. Very different, right? Some people may not like it. It may come off as weird to some people. But me, the wife, and the children, we really have a bond in our family that's different from what you're normally seeing out there, right? Very different, y'all. And again, this is the way I liked it. This is what I wanted. I've always wanted to be a husband and a father since I was like 14 years old. Like I legit used to get asked in school what you want to be when you're older. And I would answer a father. Like, I don't know about career. I don't know what I want to do when I was younger. But I did know that I wanted to be a father. Like there was no question about it. The moment I became a father, I was like, damn, it really is everything people make it out to be. It's amazing. It's the best thing you could ever ask for, right? And now I have a daughter now, which even changed it up even more. And it truly is amazing, y'all. It truly is. You know, I'm not telling you to go out there and just have babies and make babies and shit, right? But if you find somebody that you love and somebody that you want to spend your life with, what better way than to share, you know, a little human being that y'all create together? Like, it's amazing, right? It's amazing. So, yes, me and my family always gonna have a good time, right? No matter the day. But thank you. I appreciate you asking, and thank you. All right, we at conspiracy. So I got y'all. I knocked out Zakiba. We got Mrs. Kirk, Annabelle. I don't know if you're watching, Mrs. Annabelle, right? But the last live stream, like I said, I didn't get to see your message when I was actually live until I rewatched it. Actually, the wife told me that you were asking for the contact information. So if you are watching, it is right here in the chat right now. You see the email. You could contact me. I did tell you that I was gonna give you one, and I ain't forgot about you. I will do it. Also, oh, Conscious Daughter, I got you too. I got the homie Conscious Daughter. Just shoot the email whenever you want with the information. I'll give you your reading as well. And there's one more person, right? I got some other notebook. I forgot who else it was. I gotta check that. But whoever I said I was gonna give it to, I'm gonna give it to, right? I'm man of my word. I won't back out on it. And I got y'all. That's really sweet, and it's lovely you all have that together. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, it really is it's what it's all about for me, right? Me personally. It's what life's all about. Like, why not want to share it with someone else, right? With the family. And then when you create your own little children, it really makes it stronger, makes the relationship better. It made me respect the wife more as a person, seeing her give birth and actually like pushing a human person out of her body. It was kind of sickening, right? Like, the shit was kind of like, what the fuck? But it made me respect her more and look at her in a different light, because I'm like, damn, they just pushed a fucking person out of their, you know, they pushed a person, a little human person out of there. It's crazy, y'all. If y'all ever witnessed a live birth, but the shit is crazy. I don't think I've ever experienced anything else that was as crazy as that, right? And I've been through some shit in my life. I've been through some really fucked up shit in my life. But when I experienced the live birth, that shit is crazy, okay? It felt like I was on ecstasy or like acid or something, right? I mean, not that I know what ecstasy or acid, but it felt like I was on some type of like drug because of everything was happening, and the way my mind felt, the state of mind I was in. It really did just feel like I was on some type of drug. Now, it was beautiful though. It was amazing. And all my babies are like really like not just being biased, right? Like, my children are really like adorable, pretty little children, right? Obviously, right? I passed all my genetics on to them. So of course they're gonna be beautiful, right? But it's the best thing in the world that I've ever experienced, y'all, being a father. Nothing has topped it yet. And if I could, then I'd probably have like 10 children, right? If I could. But babies are expensive, yo. That shit's expensive, right? They take everything from you. Everything. You can't have shit. You can't have nothing if you got children. Conspiracy's wife, that's so sweet to hear a man say about his wife. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, she's lucky. She's lucky. Oh my gosh, she's lucky. She don't know how lucky she is sometimes. But back to what I was saying, all right? The numerology reading, y'all. I'm probably going to start picking one person a day to go ahead and give a free reading to. So, if anybody's in here watching right now and so happens to want a free numerology reading, now's your chance. The email is in the chat right now. You'll hit me up in my email. In the subject, just put numerology reading, full name, date of birth, time of birth, place of birth, to get an in-depth reading, okay? Now, I'm incorporating a cryptocurrency, okay? Now, again, it's not financial advice. It just so happens that in the numerology reading, I'm able to get matches with certain cryptocurrencies. Now, I wouldn't have done it if there was only one match, but there's more, okay? Like Mrs. Kirk in particular. XRP Ripple? Zakiba, Stellar Lumens, right? Like, these came up with 100% matches more than once. So it's saying something, okay? It's saying something. So if y'all so ever so happen to like invest in some cryptocurrency, just remember that you had a numerology reading done and these particular ones came up in the reading. I'm trucking. I can't talk, but stay listening. Oh, that's what's up, bro. I mean, hey, I've been thinking about maybe I should get into trucking, get my CDL and go out there and hit the road. But I just wouldn't know where to start. You know what I'm saying? But I've actually thought about getting into trucking more than once. Bless you both. It's really cute you do the channel together. Two couple goals. Yeah, no, she kind of forced me into fucking giving her a wrench. She kind of forced me into making her a moderator, right? Now I gave in. I went ahead and did it. And let's not forget, you're on strike 2 for getting your wrench taken. So one more strike, it's got to go, right? You ain't gonna have your name in blue no more. So let's make sure to be on our best behavior. And now we're gonna go ahead and probably wrap this up, y'all. Ain't nobody hit up or said anything about wanting the pre-reading. So, it's really all good. I'm bullshitting. I'm joking. I joke like this with my wife, y'all, when we're in public. Like, if we go somewhere in public and I see people are biased or whatever, like, I'll say some shit like, you better hurry the fuck up right now before I drag you out here by the hair. And people will look at me like I'm crazy, right? Like, damn, he probably beats the shit out of her. But I just play like that, right? I joke around like that when we're in public and shit. I'll be like, hurry the fuck up, get your ass in the car right now. It's just all jokes, y'all. Because really, I kind of get punked by her. She kind of be handling me sometimes. And, I'm not as the tough guy as I thought as I was, like before in the past. I've always been like a big tough guy. But I guess there's always somebody who will make you be a little soft. There's always somebody who will make you be like that. So, once again, y'all, before I end it, if anybody wants the reading, the email's in the chat. Y'all go hit me up in the email, give the information I need, and we will go live probably once a day to give the reading for people who did want it. And it's free, okay? Free numerology reading, right? Unlike some other people on YouTube who are charging $149, $179, $200, $300 for numerology readings and won't give as much information as I'm giving in my readings, okay? Especially not cryptocurrency correlations, okay? Links to cryptocurrency with your fucking name and numerology. Not once have I seen it. I could be wrong, and I'll retract the statements, all right? If I so happen to run across a YouTube channel that I see people who are giving the correlation in people's numerology readings with cryptocurrency, all right? I have yet to see it. So I'm hoping that I am the first who's doing this shit, right? Trailblazer, pioneer of this shit. Hopefully. I could just be talking on my ass. There might be a whole fucking YouTube channel who does the exact same thing, right? Possibly. But I ain't seen it yet. I looked into it. I did a little research about it. I ain't seen nobody that does it. Thank you for the reading. I appreciate it, and it was really interesting. You're welcome. You're absolutely welcome, right? I keep my word, and whoever I said I'm going to give the reading to, I'm going to do it. We're going to do one a day, maybe for the next couple of months. If I build up enough people and bring more people to my channel, then it was all worth it, right? It's all worth it, y'all. So, we got 45 minutes in, y'all. What was my goal? What I was hoping to get into on this live. So one more time, if anybody did want the numerology reading, the email's in there. If not, y'all go to my community tab. And in my community tab, you scroll down maybe 1 or 2 posts. I put the email in there as well. Send the information, and I will get you on a live stream with your numerology reading, right? So, as I always say, every time, all right, I appreciate every single one of y'all who come over here and rock on my channel, y'all. I appreciate y'all more than y'all really, really know, okay? Y'all keep y'all eyes open out there, and everyone stay safe, y'all. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.